of the first historically verifiable rulers of Frisia, whether they are called dukes or kings. The last royal dynasty below is established by the chronicles of Merovingian kings of the Franks, with whom they were contemporaries. In these contemporary chronicles, they were styled dux, a Latin term for leader, which is the origin of the title duke and its cognates in other languages. They were independent until the death of Radbod at the earliest.Finn, son of Folcwald, is a semi-legendary figure. He was killed by Hengist, who later migrated to Britain and founded the Kingdom of Kent. For rulers prior to Finn, the later Frisians developed a rich store of legend and myth, and these too are listed here in chronological order. After coming under Frankish rule, Frisia was governed by Frankish counts and by potestates elected by the Frisians. List of rulers. Kings: Finn Folcwalding, legendary. Ordulf, 600. Agilis I, -680. Radbod I, 680 to 719. Popo, 719 to 734. Counts and margraves in 775. The Franks under Charlemagne took control of what remained of Frisian territory and incorporated it into their kingdom. Counts appointed by the Frankish rulers were Godfrey, 810 to 839. Rorik, 839 to 875. Gerulf I, 875 to 883. Gerulf II, 883 to 916. Dirk I, 916 to 939. Dirk II, 939 to 988. Arnulf I, 988 to 993. Dirk III, 993-1039. Dirk IV, 1039 to 1049. Florius I, 1049 to 1061. Dirk V, 1061 to 1091. Florius II to the Fat, 1091 to 1101. Frisia is formally incorporated in Holland, when the title Count of Frisia west of the VLIE was changed to Count of Holland. Continues in Counts of Holland. Ludolf, 1028 to 1038. Bruno, 1038 to 1057. Egbert I, 1057 to 1061. Egbert II, 1068 to 1089. To Utrecht, 1089 to 1099. Henry I the Fat, 1099 to 1101. Potestates. Most of the early potestates are completely legendary. Magnus Fortman, Florida, 809. Taco Ludigman, Florida, c. 830. Adelbrickadellan, Florida, c. 830. Hessel Hermina, 869 to 876. Ego Galima, 876 to 910. Goss Ludigman, 986-1000. Sacco Reinalda, 1150 to 1167. Sikkos Ardima, 1237 to 1260. Ryania Camingat, 1300 to 1306. Hessel Martana, 1306 to 1313. Juw Juwingup, 1396. Scythe Shadekama, 1397. Gael Hania, Ottobotnia, -1399. Gerd Wilder, 1399 to 1410. Herring Haringsma, 1399 to 1404. Juw Dekama, 1494 to 1498. With the victory of the Schieringers against the Vetkoppers, the office passed to the Dukes of Saxony. Albert, Duke of Saxony, 1498 to 1500. Henry IV, Duke of Saxony, 1500 to 1505. George, Duke of Saxony, 1505 to 1515. Stadtholders in 1515, George of Saxony sold Friesland to Charles of Habsburg, the future emperor. The Habsburgs appointed the following governors: Floris van Egmond, Count of Buren and Leerdam, 1515–1518. Wilhelm von Roggendorf, 1518–1521. Georg Schenk van Tadenberg, 1521–1540. Janko Duhammer, 1522. Maximilian van Egmond, Count of Buren, 1540–1548. Jean de Lijn, Count of Arenberg, 1549–1568. Karel van Bremeu, Count of Megen, 1568–1572. Gillis van Berlaymont of Hierges, 1572–1574. Caspar de Robles, Master of Billy, 1574–1576. George van Lalaring, Count of Renenberg, de Stadhouder Verreder, 1576–1581. Francisco Verdugaard, 1581–1594. Willem I van Oranje Nassau, 1580–1584. In 1581, Friesland and 6 other provinces revolted and formed the Dutch Republic. The office of stadholder became hereditary in the House of Oranje. Willem Lodewijk van Nassau, 1584–1620. Ernst Casimir, 1620–1632. Hendrik Casimir I, 1632–1640. Willem Frederick, 1640–1664. Hendrik Casimir II, 1664–1696. Johann Willem Frisia of Orange, 1696–1711. William IV of Orange, 1711–1751. William V of Orange, 1751–1795. Fictional rulers. A description of a course at the University of Amsterdam states, one of the characteristics of Frisian historiography and literature from the Middle Ages up to the 19th and 20th century is the existence of a comprehensive corpus of fantastic, apocryphal and mystified historic works which deal with the origins and identity of the Frisians. Well-known examples are medieval myths of origin like the Gesta Frisiorum or the Tractatus Alvini, 16th-century humanistic scholarly books by E.g. Suffridus Petrus, Occo van Schaal and Martinus Hamconius, and 19th-century forgeries like the Terschellau and the infamous Oerlinda book. The 17th-century chronicle Frisia seu de Virus Rebus Illustribus by Martinus Hamconius purported to list the ancient kings of Frisia, beginning with Frisia, who had allegedly migrated from India during the time of Alexander the Great. A 19th-century work, the Oerlinda book, embellished these stories further by describing an ancient and glorious history for the Frisians extending back thousands of years, during which time they were supposedly ruled over by a line of matriarchs known as folk mothers, founded by the eponymous goddess Freya, ancestress of the Frisians. Goddess and folk mothers according to the Oerlinda book. Freya, -2194 BC. Faster, 2194 after 2145 BC. Medea, Thania, Helena, Minna, Florida, 2013 BC. Rosamond, 1631 BC. Hilit, Florida, 1621 BC. Frana, -590 BC. Adela, 590–559 BC. Goza, 306 before 264 BC. Frontenac, Florida, c. 60 BC. Kings according to the Frisia seu de Virus Rebus Illustribus. Frisia, 313–245 BC, 304–264 BC. Adel, 245–151 BC. Ubba, 151–71 BC. Assinger Ascan, 71 BC AD 11. Diocorus Segan, 11–46. Dibald Second 46 to 85. Tabo 85 to 130. Dukes according to the Frisia seu de Virus Rebus Illustribus. Asconius 130 to 173. Adelbaldus 173 to 187. Titus Boiocalus 187 to 240. Ubbo 240 to 299. Haran Ubbo 299 to 335. Odelbaldus 335 to 360. Udolphus Haran 360 to 392. Kings according to the Frisia seu de Virus Rebus Illustribus. Richardus Uffo 392 to 435. Odelbaldus 435 to 470. Ricoldus 470 to 533. Beraldus 533 to 590. Agilis I 590 to 672. Radbodus I 672 to 723. Agilis II 723 to 737. Gondobaldus 737 to 749. Radbodus II 749 to 775.